How are the waves and tides formed? The waves are usually formed due to the wind currents. As the wind travels, it hits the ocean and forms crests and troughs. The forces get transferred throughout the surface of the ocean, creating the waves all across the ocean. Another form of movement that occurs in the ocean is the tide. Tides are actually the larger form of waves which are formed due to the gravitational forces of the Earth, Sun and the Moon. As the Earth revolves and whenever it gets closer to the Sun or the Moon, their gravitational forces create disturbances to the ocean, disrupting the balanced water. Thus, high tides are formed when the Moon and the Sun are closest to the Earth. There are also the giant tsunamis, which are the most dangerous of all forms of movement in the ocean. It is usually caused due to the geological disturbances such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions and underwater landslides. What is the salinity of the ocean? Over millions of years, rain, rivers and different forms of streams have been flowing into the ocean. These water bodies flow through the rocks, washing away the minerals which contain salt as a major compound, and finally gets mixed with the seas, which further flow into the ocean. Thus the salt content is high in ocean water, and it has an average salinity of 35 ppt, that is 35 grams of salt in 1,000 grams of water. What are the different kinds of species that live in the ocean? There are millions of plant and animal species residing in the ocean. Most of them are still unknown to us. The most important marine plants are the phytoplankton, which are microscopic organisms that live in watery environments, both salty and fresh. Like land plants, phytoplankton have chlorophyll to capture sunlight, and they use photosynthesis to turn it into chemical energy. They consume carbon dioxide, and release oxygen. They are found in abundance, in coastal water because they cannot survive without sunlight, algae etc. Amongst the sea animals, the major ones are the fishes, eels, sharks, crabs, lobsters, jellyfish, octopus, dolphins, penguins etc. The largest mammal alive, blue whale, is also found in oceans. How many oceans are there? There are 5 oceans, namely Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Antarctic Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. Though it is divided into 5 oceans, there is no land or boundary that separates them. Thus this continuous water body is also known as world ocean.